The number one question that we always get asked from companies is, when is the right time to raise money? And the answer is difficult, because the answer is always and it's never, right? And the reason why I say it's never a right time to raise money is because as founders, we've always got different things coming at us. Do you know what I mean? Like, you think about in your different day, you'll have different challenges you got to solve. You've got different opportunities you got to have conversations with. You've got business development obligations. You've got tech development requirements. You've got teams, things that you have to work on. And you've got different pressing issues every single day. Right? And it's easy to delay your capital raising. And the reason is because in our brains, we compartmentalize that it's more challenging it's a challenging exercise. So therefore it's easy to delay, right? So the answer is never. But actually, the reality is the best time to raise capital is to always be raising. And I know I talk about this often, but the reality is it just makes such a difference to your own psychology. Now, does that mean that you're spending every single day to day, 8 to 8 raising money? No. What that means is that you make raising capital as part of your business as usual. Just incorporate it into your daily discussions. So if you're doing 6 meetings during a day, make one of those a conversation with an investor. Make one of those a conversation with maybe an advisor or a friend that you want to sound out ideas about. Because the reality is every time you're having a conversation about capital raising, whether it be with an investor, with an advisor, or with someone that can actually make a difference for you, then the reality is you are progressing. Now, of course, what we understand from our own stats is that 75% of you are going to be doing your own capital raising. So that means that the best way for you to do it is incorporate learning about it. If you think about all the different functions that we have to think about in a day-to-day, we're thinking about obviously our tech development, we're thinking about product, we're thinking about marketing, we're thinking about sales, and we're also thinking about customer success. Add capital raising to that, because that is the fuel that can actually put the flame under your business to accelerate the growth. And if you become diligent at just that process, you'll be surprised, number one, how good you get. In fact, very rare do I come across anyone, actually I've never come across anyone that says, I absolutely love capital raising. And that is because it just becomes it's a fear for a lot of people, or they feel like it's a dark art, but the reality is it's just because we're not good at it. Right? But that practice, that discipline of having at least one conversation a day, one conversation a week, whatever it is, have enough conversations so it becomes as part of your business as usual and it just streams into your normal daily conversation. You will be surprised how much more efficient you get and how your brain starts to think differently about your capital raising. Also, you'll start to realize you get some fantastic ideas around the strategy in your business, and also maybe some flaws in your strategy, which can just be as valuable. So that's my tip for today. When it comes to raising capital, it's never good to raise money, never a good time to raise money because we've always got lots of different stuff on, but it's actually always a good time to be having discussions with the investor and to be looking to raise money.